I think I want to go all gray. I like all blue. I like all blue right there. Right on, man. Good shit, dude. Communicating. Getting this game lined up. Appreciate that. I haven't played you before, though. I don't have you saved. You know, I stream my games, and when I type in the user's name, it saves it automatically, and I don't have yours saved.
It's a city home to one of the most
I think this is our first game against each other.
And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
Hey, Christine. Hey, let me call you back now. I'm on a phone call right now, so let me call you back here shortly, okay? All right, sorry about that. Bye-bye. All right, guys.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Complete out to the right side.
What's up, Luke? How you doing, dog? Nice to see you. Haven't seen your name pop up. Last I heard, your turtle ate your controller.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brian Branch.
Doing great. Good to hear you're doing great. You got the boot is what it was? You got the boot?
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other.
I don't buy that, man. How do you get the boot, bro?
But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, you know, created a lot of
shittier things have happened.
Because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard...
Oh, Gator. Oh, yeah, bud. You can't be giving Gator a hard time, dude.
He needed another alligator in order to get that ball.
What do you think you're doing, man? You can't be giving Gator a hard time. Won't hurt you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed here to Pickens. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, they go with Harris.
There you go. There you go. That's the big linebacker right there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 36. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. He's got a man left.
Yeah, he's giving me the fucking drag treatment.
Not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. red zone now. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And that opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Another throw for Fields. Getting out to his left. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. He's on the move. Looking end zone, the touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone,
Man, someone should have picked that off, but that was a lot of blue for not to be picked.
make sure you know where that throw is going, get it positioned and swat it away.
Probably could have even taken it back for a pick 6.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. Goff on 1st and 10.
Oh my God, dude.
Perfectly. Interception. Hits the 20. And the
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Interception of the season.
That's fucked up.
This is the
All right, well, whatever.
coming to life. Really on
Gotta
both
move
sides
on.
of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a practice field.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The
Fuck.
Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
That's whack, bro. That was whack.
And the Steelers
Fucking D-line picks it off, dude. That's sorry.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
That's how the season's been, bud. That's how it's been. That's why I'm 2-5.
And that one
Season's
bounces
been
through
like
the
that for
end zone
whatever
for a
reason. It's just been a
touchdown.
fucking shitty season.
First and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action with Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Goff setting to throw. Pass complete to Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They'll go for it. Goff. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Off play action, Goff. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's a great play. That was a good play design. One play, fucking touchdown. What the fuck?
Touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be dropped down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions pushing for a score before the break. Tight end going in motion here. Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. From the 30 on 2nd down. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st down throw from Goff. And oh, he got it! Interception! Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Fields on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing again on second down. Fields toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And that was a little bit too low to be brought in. George Pickens, the intended target. So second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, the short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This ball's caught by Pickens. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Another throw for Fields. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They give to Harris from the gun. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field.
You're going to miss it. Going to go short and to the left. Short left.
Shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running back sent in motion. Goff now on 3rd down.
Come on, bud.
Loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working across the middle of the pocket, it's tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down, Goff throwing.
Oh.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Fields out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Brian Branch has it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing again from their own end zone now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, it's gone. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing again, it's gone. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Finds his man, it's out there, all safe now. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He runs this one down across the 35, inside the 30. Working quickly here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Goff on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snaps to Fields. He's got a man left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Fields to throw it. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. Now Fields. And he pushes
Fuck
his
the
down
drag.
before going down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone.
Wow.
You find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
From the 42. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Wow.
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Fields looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Fields on 3rd. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck
I couldn't
with
even
a
get a
4th and
fucking
long.
pick, dude. That was pickable, and I couldn't even get picked. So that's 2 balls that were pickable balls, and they couldn't get picked.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
He slaughtered me on the drag. He hit me on the drag route like 4 times on that drive in a row.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st down throw from Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Off play action, Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Goff.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues.
That was a contested ball. He out-contested me.
It's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is
fucking drag.
begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Finds him on the crossing route.
Jesus, he's got a trait game for that guy. He's got a trait game. He's been going down with him.
First down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escapes the pocket.
Dude, illegal touching on my end.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Wow, bud. Talk about fucking one-sided.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Off play action, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action, Fields. Complete beyond the marker.
God damn, that's a good fucking play.
38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions.
And that shit don't matter now.
Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
I am all for a nice
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Trying again following the sack.
Come on, dude. That base defense is so fucking shitty. Dude, base defense is the unmost cheat code for Madden. Guys run it and it works. That is fucking crazy.
It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one.
It's just like the new glitch without it being called the glitch.
I'll tell you this right now.
It's just,
These defenders, they
it
are
works.
squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He put some power on a deep one. Brought in.
That's fucking bullshit. 2 guys right there.
Here at the 16. Working quickly here. And he drives this forward to the 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Steelers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fields out of the gun. He goes back to him yet again.
Damn.
Complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers.
Unfucking real.
Up the win right there.
Unfucking real. Madden don't want me to fucking have a good season. I can't believe it. Everything's falling apart.
And the Steelers stretch the lead to 23.
This team is falling apart, dude. It is. Wow.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Dude, our team just had an utter collapse before we could even have a start.
Taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Real.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running it with Gibbs. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. They've got to keep moving quick here. Goff now on 3rd down. St. Brown's got it. Complete. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st down, it's gone. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for Sam LaPorta with that one. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go.
Oh my God, right to him.
They get him yet again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They got their own fumble. And the Lions get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's
Good game, bud.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.
Hi there. Sorry about that. got a little busy. So how often do you feed your horses? Morning and at night. Okay. How long have you owned them, or you know? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was my next question. Is that something you've done all your life? And yeah. Damn, that's cool. That's cool. I had family in Utah that had a farm, and I'd go out there and ride the horses, and they
catch the goat and prep it for dinner. So I've seen some farm life experience, not much, but But yeah, how often do you ride them?